All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Kalam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakudash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders, grand millstone, and shalom to Yakim Madeh pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakudash, who happen to be scattered around the four corners of the earth, and also shalom to you few sisters out there. Okay, you sincere ones. I'm back again with this is just gonna be a quick lesson. Like this is my thoughts are speaking as today I was driving, and then I was going back, when before C19 happened, how it started and how big it got. And as for we know of today, there's been warnings, from the puppets themselves, this elite, it's like the puppets that work for the elite. They've been coming out and giving us warning about, the climate change, lockdowns and things like that. All right. And, how they're trying to really stop this, the disasters happening worldwide, and which, we believe is all man-made, and also, the Most High is controlling these devils to do what they have to do anyway, to bring forth the disasters, all right? So as you see right now, what's happening over there in India and what happened over there in California, it's like, California, over there in Canada, East Coast of America, what happened over there in Florida with the what do you call it? From Sahara Desert. I forget what it was. The storm, I believe it was that storm that reached out to Florida from the Sahara Desert. Those things right there, man. We can't be ignorant to these things, man. But real quick, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, let Satan should gain advantage of us if we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. And another one is Isaiah chapter 62. Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh Hashem Yashai, keep no silence. And this is talking about starting the apostles of Grand Millstone, the elder bishops, the elders. All right. Us brothers, steady making these videos, warning our people. We are watchmen, and we're telling our people on certain things that we believe is going to take a place, and because the insiders already came out and said certain things, man. All right. You that make mention of the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yashai, keep no silence. Right. We're gonna keep going until it is time to stop. Until the Most High says this is it, and give him no rest till he established, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And this is the reason why we're doing the work. Until it's taken out and Jerusalem is back on how it used to be, which is our people back into the godly form, man. But we're going, steady do the work and blowing the trumpet, man. All right, let's go. Psalms 64. Psalms 64 in verse 8. So should they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, or that see them shall flee away. You have these insiders coming out, and they're telling us that they're going to be climate change lockdowns. Even the so-called King Charles of England, he came out and said the same thing. One of the climate change they had back in I forget what year it was, and the whole meeting was to do with climate change, and the dude, man, he went deep in it, man, and he told it how it's gonna be. So he came out and really gave it up. I mean, so gave it up to the people, and the ones who have ears to hear it and took it and be like, damn. So there's a climate change lockdowns coming up, and martial law, that's going to be declared, through this climate change, man. And I believe now, what ISIS is doing right now is that he's training or programming our people. It's like ISIS is programming our people to get used to see these disasters. All right, you turn on your news. What do you see? What do you when you turn on your news? What do you see? The monsoon, okay, and floods over there in India. The air over there in Canada is fucked up. New York in the East Coast of America fucked up. The Sahara Desert Storm is reaching Florida. We got to do something. ISIS is trying to have you people say, please do something about this. But no, ISIS ain't gonna do something about this yet until he really pushes to where you're gonna beg for fucking help, man. Like before the C19 came out, remember how it was going, what was happening over there in China? Remember what was going on? We kept hearing on the news that this virus, this is now cases, people are dropping dead, this is happening, and ISIS started building feet into people. Then eventually, what did ISIS do? Start spreading false numbers. Oh shit, this is here, it's reaching here. Oh shit, it's gonna be a lockdown to stop this. Remember that? Well, hey, you jakes out there, man, who think this climate change is full of shit. If you got that type of mindset, you're not ready for what ISIS is about to bring. Is about to bring upon you, man. Okay, you're not ready, man. Okay, remember, hey, scripture says ISIS is the weak is a sword for the Most High. So you wait, man. Okay, you wait, because these are what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, these are climate change. It's already pushed past some draconian measurements, man. Like really like fucked up laws, man, being passed by ISO to do this climate change, to where you're not gonna be able to leave your house. You're not gonna be able to drive. You're just gonna be, locked up. And on top of that, ISO is gonna flood certain areas, and people are gonna lose their houses. People are gonna lose their lives. It's gonna be terrible, man. Okay, Isaiah 10:1, and it said, "I had Assyria is the Most High's instrument, a weapon." It's ancient Assyrian. You can go into the history and see what the ancient Assyrian were doing. Where ISIS is doing the same thing that they did unto our people, but ISIS is doing it worse. Okay, because the anger of the Most High really is being the anger of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is in ISIS right now. That's why this devil do what he do. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that wrought grievances which they have prescribed." See that? And that's ISIS. He had already passed the laws. Everything is in its places now. Now what's about to happen is him actually causing this climate change to come, to really take place, and you individual really experience it and beg for fucking help. Okay? Sirach chapter 12. And just get to the point of it. Sirach chapter 12, verse 16. And let him speak sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will whip with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. This whole climate thing, this and that. All right, it's just, let me read this in another translation here. Hopefully they ain't going off. It says, he will speak fine words while he plots how to trap you. He will pretend to share your sorrows, but he will kill you if he gets a chance. Isn't that Esau did it with the C19? He caused the issue. C19 came in and he's acting like the fucking Crown TV. They look stressed. Oh, everybody thought they were on their page, and they went ahead and said, "This is what we have to do. We have developed this jump shot. You have to take this jump shot. It's gonna help you." They were crying. They were coming on TV taking it and telling you to take it. But were they really taking it? We'll never know. He will speak fine words while he plots to trap you. He will pretend to share your sorrow, but he will kill you even if he gets a chance. And this whole climate change, it's just doing the same thing. He's like really acting like he cares, but no, he's doing it. If trouble comes your way, you'll find him waiting, ready to trip you up while he pretends to help you. You see that? He would be a different person than rubbing his hands, nodding his head, and spreading rumors about you. Devil. That's a fucking devil. That's the description of the devil, man. And that's Esau for you, man. And that's what this devil is fucking doing. Okay? All right? Let's go here. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 4. For all unfaithfulness shall die in their unfaithfulness, right? You don't believe this climate change is a big thing, you're going to die. It could be a flood, it could be a tsunami, it could be fire, it could be, whatever Esau got in his machines of his and through his pseudoscience, it's going to work for you. Keep scoffing, man. Verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destructions. You see that? And the Most High is using Esau to bring these things. For wickednesses have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You see, this is why the Most High is going to do these things, man. And the Most High is going to use Esau to do it. All right? Let's go. Get here. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Yahushua answered said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for men shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, which is anointed, shall deceive many. Ye shall hear of wars, rumors of wars. See that ye be no trouble, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, these things is happening right now, man, but the end is not yet. All right? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. We see all these things happening. There shall be famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places, right? And all these are the beginning of sorrows. You see? And we living in these moments, right? In this, we're living in these precepts right now, man. All right? But what people don't understand, I'm gonna say like this: a lot of people don't know that there are gonna be climate change lockdowns. Okay, they don't know that. When it happens, they're not gonna be ready for it. Because everybody think the world is going. The C19 is gone, and no more other diseases to come. The only thing people is concerned about right now is economy. All right, the price rising of food, living, that's what people is really concerned about. They ain't really looking at other things happening worldwide, and that's how Esau is gonna get you motherfuckers, man. Okay, like I said, remember C19, how it started? Well, it's the same thing how this climate change has started, man. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video, and Lord willing, was edifying, and brothers wanna put scripture in the comment board, go ahead, man. Feel free to do so. All right, so shalom.
We've talked about this earlier on the show. From flash floods and massive landslides, broken highways and destroyed homes, we've been telling you about heavy rainfall has been wreaking havoc in India. The Met Department says the rainfall is expected to ease in the coming days. What are things looking like on the ground? Have a look. Homes ripped apart by heavy winds and rain, roads torn apart by landslides, rivers overflowing onto roads and homes. This is what the northern state of Himachal Pradesh has been going through.
Everything I owned has been washed away by the floods. I lived alone and earned my livelihood as a maid.
Yeah, these people crying is calling for help. And guess who's gonna step in there? Esau. Okay. Esau and Esau and his little dog is gonna step in and do what they have to do to make you feel the
Other houses, and sometimes I was also engaged in manual labor, intensive jobs. From those earnings, I could build a small house with one room, one washroom, and a small kitchen. But now, even that much is not there. Where should I go now?
वहाँ जाती थी अब तो वो भी नहीं रही अब कहाँ जाऊँ मैं
And in the latest, the state's Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu says that at least 31 people have lost their lives. The Met Department saying that the rainfall in the state will subside in 2 days, but it has also warned that landslides may occur in a few places in the next 2 days. Officials say that Himachal Pradesh, New Delhi, Chandigarh, Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh have been the worst hit. These are visuals from the capital. The river Yamuna has been swelling up. People have shifted and are living on the pavements. Officials say the river has broken the highest record of over 207 meters.
The water level is rising and we thought to flee before the river floods the way. We have a lot of cattle and kids and we came here because we thought we would not have been able to survive there.
Yes, we saw the situation near the floodplain and fled when people started shouting after the water level started to rise.
The water has been causing traffic jams as it overflows onto the roads. Haryana and Punjab are still receiving incessant rain. The Haryana Chief Minister of
Well, you're live with BBC News. Let's turn to another really important story today because the beginning of July was the hottest week on record on this planet. Around the world, a series of extreme weather events have intensified concerns about runaway climate change, and nowhere illustrates that better than North America. The southern and western United States is struggling under what's called a heat dome. Texas has suffered a record number of 100-degree days. But further north in Vermont, flooding has caused President Biden to declare a state of emergency. In southern Europe, yet another heat wave is building. In Italy, temperatures have risen above 40 degrees Celsius and could go higher still in Greece and Spain. In India, one of the most climate vulnerable regions, deaths are reported to have spiked as a result of sustained high temperatures. And it's sweltering too in China. Beijing has issued its highest level heat alert for northern parts of the country. In all, it amounts to a worrying pattern of extreme weather caused in part by climate change. Well, let's show you a little more on two of what we've just been looking at. In a minute we'll go to India, but first we start in Vermont, where 2 months of rain have dumped on the state in just a matter of days.
I want to show you where we are right now. We are in Barrie. It's about 20 minutes south of the state capital, and the damage is everywhere. Down Main Street, there's extensive flooding. Right here, as you can see, the road has completely crumbled. This is a car dealership behind me, and take a look where you can see the concrete buckled, and it's just holding on to that Jeep from falling into the river below. Scenes like this are playing out statewide. It happened so fast, and there have been so many comparisons between this storm and Hurricane Irene in 2011, which completely devastated Vermont, and so many residents have told us this was
On the state in just a matter of days. Is building in Italy days, but in North America, the southern and western United States is struggling under what's called a heat dome. Texas has suffered a record number of 100-degree days. But further north in Vermont, flooding has caused President Biden to declare a state of emergency. In southern Europe, yet another heat wave is building. In Italy,
things like this are playing
of Himachal Pradesh, which is the worst affected state in the region because of heavy rains since the last weekend.
But I'm gonna just stop it right there, man. I'll leave this video in my description. So you brothers wanna watch and make a video on it, go ahead, man. So with that, shalom.